y'all doing today? This is Reverend. He's going. I got some questions. I got some questions for the gentleman that shares this page with me, and we just want to see what he's all about, see what the Reverend's all about, see what what's he got going on and all that. What is all this about? And what we're gonna do is he's gonna be joining us live, but it's gonna look like via satellite because he wants to be a big shot. You know what I'm saying? He wants to act like he's on TV, like he's somewhere else. And he ain't nowhere else. He's right here in the studio. So don't let it fool you with this satellite via live shit. He ain't nowhere but right here. All right. I don't know about this. All right. First of all, we're gonna say hello. Say how you doing. Welcome to the interview. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? What's up? Yeah, glad to be here in Wichita Falls. We already told him you wouldn't be a satellite, man. So quit the play. What do you mean you told him? What are you supposed to tell him? I'm supposed to act like I was somewhere else, man. Well, I'm sorry. What you want me to do about it? We ain't even started the interview yet, and you arguing. You the one. You got to start off lying and shit like I ain't where I'm at. I'm where I'm at. All right, well, look, let's get on with the interview. I just got one question to say. Why do you do the things that you do? I just, look, man, I do what I do because that's what I fucking do. If I was a faggot, I'd be off sucking a cock somewhere. If I was a nigga, I'd be stealing some shit. And, hitting a white girl, big, blonde, fine white girl. But, what you want me to say about it? Well, I just do what I do because that's what I do, man. I don't know. Man, that's a bummed out. That's the stupidest answer I've ever heard given to me. Man, who you calling stupid? Man, I'll smack your ass. But, man, let's chill out. There we go. Look, I'm sorry. All right. All right, next question, I just gotta ask you, man, why you gotta be like that? Be like what? Man, what the fuck you talking about? Why you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that? I'm just asking, I'm asking questions, man. You don't ask me questions. I ask you questions, man. Man, you don't tell me what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I can do both. All right, if I wanted to, if I really wanted to, I could ask questions. Man, you couldn't ask no questions. All right, I'm moving on to the next question. Man, what you mean I couldn't ask no questions? All right, can I get on with the questions? Man, do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? I don't care. All right, here we go. Next question is, what's your point, man? Just what is your point? What's the point? My point is, maybe you should ask your wife what my point is. What, man, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Ask your wife. She knows the point. She knows where it's at. Everything. I'll kill you. That's what your wife said. Oh my God, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. All right, hold up. I got one more question. It's a two-part question actually. It's a two-part question. Oh, you know how I ask two-part questions? Woohoo! Trying to be all, man. Don't tell me what I'm trying to be. I know what I am. All right, look, I got one last question. It's a two-part question. First, what's important to you? All right, what's important to you? That's the first part of the question. Yeah, that's the first part of the question. All right, so the first part of the question is, what's important? Exactly. Second part of the question is, what's next? What's next for you? It's real simple, real quick. What you got? What's important? What's next? Well, Jim, I think important things are important because if people say they're important, if you think that's important, that's good for you to keep important in your mind. What I think's important is you keep on doing what you're doing during the daytime, brother. Don't change your plans up. Why is that? Why do you mean that? Don't worry about it. Just keep your deal going. Karma's good with you. I don't know what's that. And what, last part anyway. What's next? What's next for you? Well, what's next for me, Jim? Probably after your wife, your daughter.